Hi, my name's Lee Cunningham. Welcome to HWM Aston Martin Walton-on-Thames in Surrey. Got the option to give you hopefully what is a special presentation. This is one of my personal favourites from the Aston Martin model range in recent times. So this is quite a special car. It is a 2022 F1 Edition Vantage Coupe. As you can see, it's quite a stunning car, quite unique. Obviously a real black theme to the car. This is the paintwork is really the main focus because it's satin jet black. So this was a super high spec option in period when this car was ordered and specified. We supplied the car from new. We've carried out all the servicing on it to date. Very uniquely, before we start talking about some of the options, it's only covered around about 900 miles from new. So this really represents a car that is as new condition, and it's not even run in yet to some degree. But what is kind of, I think there can't be many F1 Edition Vantages in the UK in this current specification. Very rare car. The backstory to it was kind of like a celebration of the collaboration between Formula One and Aston Martin to produce a safety car in a Vantage Coupe format. So we're just going to run through some of the key features for you to highlight really the strong specification that this Vantage actually offers. So as touched on, the satin paintwork, very high specification option, jet black. The whole black theme of the car I think works really well. It's really got a kind of menacing kind of presence. Looking at the front end of the car, we've got black script badging and black wing badges. You've got the black vane grille, gloss black lower package. And where it gets really interesting is the carbon element to it. So we've got gloss carbon bonnet vents. You've got the unique side gills, as I call them, in carbon, and very importantly, you've got the F1 logo. And I think I'm right in saying it's the only production car in the world that's actually licensed to use this logo. So that really gives this car a real key significance and makes it a real kind of, I think, what's going to be a future classic, really. Sticking with the carbon theme, we've got carbon mirrors, which really gives it a real kind of quality kind of feel and vibe. More importantly, exposed carbon roof as well. Again, another high spec option for the Vantage. Very few Vantages have got this exposed carbon roof. As we move around to the back of the car, you've got clear rear lenses. Lower package, the gloss theme is continued along the side sills, rear diffuser, and also, very importantly, gloss black rear wing. Complementing that is the black wheels, which are done in a semi kind of satin finish. And what's unique about the specification and really important from my perspective is the carbon ceramic brakes. A fantastic option on a real high performance car. Makes a huge difference in terms of obviously stopping power, durability, resistant to heat. You can drive on track on this quite easily and not have any brake issues. More importantly, it's about a 27 kilogram weight saving on this car, which makes the car rotate, steer, makes it more agile. So the whole package of this car, it's probably got every unique and desirable option on it. So it really represents a fantastic opportunity. We're now going to move into the interior of the car and I'll just point out some of the features we've got in there too. So now we've moved into the interior of the F1 Edition Vantage Coupe, continuing the real what I call high performance theme and obviously black theme throughout the car. It really complements the satin finish paintwork. So fundamentally, obviously it's dark black leather throughout, a leather dash top. So it's a dual kind of split environment. The lower half of the environment is obviously in Alcantara. Alcantara is such a great material from a high performance car perspective. We've got the sports steering wheel, which is part Alcantara, part leather, very tactile material, really gives you a real connection between you and the front wheels. And this is obviously highlighted as well and obviously enhanced by the carbon ceramic brakes, which really has a big impact on the way the car steers and rotates. And this really gives you a sense you've really connected to the front wheels, particularly with the Alcantara material. Other key features around the environment inside, we've got the dark satin chrome jewellery pack. So that's around your paddles, around your vents, door speakers, around the aluminium door handles. In the door cards, the combination of leather and Alcantara works really well. It's a really good eclectic mix and it just gives, like I said, a very kind of warm feel to the environment rather than having it too leather bound, if that makes sense. Very importantly, we've got the F1 logo, which is in the centre console. Again, the only production road car that's allowed to use that. And also we've got the kick plates with the F1 logo on. Super rare car, very limited number production. So it's a really unique Aston Martin, and I think one that a connoisseur or a collector should really consider this car, because ultimately it's definitely one of the best products they've ever made from my perspective. I've been very fortunate enough to drive most of the cars on circuits and on roads, and I can tell you this really is one of the best all-rounders that have ever come out of the factory, to be honest with you. Another key feature on the seats, the Sports Plus seats, which is an essential item in the car. We've got the Aston Martin wings embossed on the headrest, touchpad, which was an option, Aston Martin premium audio system. There really isn't any other specification that you could possibly add to this car, really. So in summary, fantastic opportunity to buy a one-of-one, very unique car, and really, like I said, it's only covered just over 900 miles from new. You can reserve it online for £99. If you're in the marketplace for something really unique and a very special Aston Martin, please let us know. Come and have a look, test drive, and I'm sure you'll fall in love with it as soon as you see it.